Hello everyone, my name's Dan. I just wanna, make this video because, I'm really pissed off at Sony. Before I start really talking about why I'm so pissed off at Sony, I wanna tell a little bit about myself, so you can understand who I am. I know I look quite young, but I've been gaming for nearly 30 years, and I've played console gaming, handheld gaming. I've played PC games. I've played tablet gaming. I've been playing games on many different devices, so I'm not biased about anything. But for me personally, I don't have time to play games as much as I used to. And also I believe, games is quite an unsocial thing, and I'll explain why. Because, when you're younger, when you've got your console in your bedroom and, you sit at home and you play your games in your bedroom and that was fine. But, when you get older, you get married, you have children, and, taking over the TV every night and playing, say, Call of Duty or whatever. It's not, really a social thing, so initially it's fine, and then after a while it kind of disconnects you away from your family. So for me, gaming, I've tried, the older I get, I end up, being less interested in kind of games. It's unfortunate, it's very unfortunate. I love games, but, so for me, a handheld portable device is something that really fits with my life personally. And I've tried many different, portable, devices like tablets, and try to play games on my phone and, that kind of thing. But what I found was, you just don't have the controls, and you don't get the console experience. I've got a 3DS, and even that's quite good, but the kind of games that you can get on 3DS don't really appeal to me. There are some really good games, and I'm not disputing that. So for me, the only choice I have, really for people like me, is the Vita, PlayStation Vita. So back in, I think it was 2011, when they debuted the Vita, when they showed it off for the first time, I was so excited, I was kind of a fan of the PSP. It had some really good games, things like Ridge Racer, God of War, some really cool games. So I thought, wow, here we go, we've got a handheld that has got, amazing graphics. It's got the twin analog sticks, which was one of the things that had a problem with the PSP. They fixed that, and the machine just looked so cool. The screen was bigger, it was high resolution. When they showed Uncharted, it looked like, it basically looked like a PlayStation 3 game. When they showed Wipeout, it was just, it blew me away. So it comes out, it came out in Japan, I think, at the end of December. I couldn't wait for the European launch, for the UK launch, so I'd imported one from Japan, and I got it before Christmas, and I absolutely loved the machine. There wasn't much games on it, but the potential of this console absolutely blew me away. And then it launched, and I was a big supporter of the Vita. And then what happened was they started taking out some, games, and there's some really good games, and there were some okay games. Big push with indie games, and Sony kind of just kept on promising, oh yeah, we're going to be releasing new games, and we're going to be, just stick with it, it's all in development. And I'm pretty patient, I waited for for the next batch of big games. And this year, it's been nearly 18 months since it's launched officially in this country. It's a year and a half. And the Vita's had a lot of stuff, but I've always still been a big fan. And I've, tried to tell my friends that it's an amazing console, but no one's really sold on it. And at the end of the day, it's not my job to sell the console, that's Sony's job. I was sold on it because of the prospect, the idea of this amazing handheld device. Now, before E3 2013, there's been so much talk from Sony saying that there's going to be a lot of announcements for Vita stuff. We're going to be showing a lot of games. And for us in the UK, the Sony conference was at 2 o'clock in the morning. I stayed up. And what a fucking disappointment. I mean, what the fuck? Sony just told us Vita owners to fuck off. They literally spent a minute showing games that everyone had already seen before. They didn't show anything else, and they kept on fucking just PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4. I don't give a fuck about the fucking PlayStation fucking 4. I got a fucking Vita, and what the fuck? Nothing. No fucking thing. Nothing. Right? And quite frankly, I am so pissed off at Sony. It's just, I can't fucking believe how this company treats its customers. I tell you what, I don't trust them at all, one bit. They just lie. They lied about the Vita, saying that it's gonna have remote play with the PlayStation 3. That never fucking happened. That never fucking happened at all. And I'll tell you something fucking else as well. We still in the UK don't fucking have the Netflix app on the fucking Vita as well. And they keep on just fucking us customers all the time. They still haven't reduced the price of the memory cards. Right, of course nobody's interested in the Vita, Sony. You've got to fucking reduce the price of the memory cards. Fucking start launching some games that people actually want to fucking play. Right, stop fucking around, with your customers. Yeah, and that's what fucking Sony have to do.